Right, hello. Am I coming through? Yes. Okay, my voice is going to be slightly different today because I'm further away from the mic. I'm further away from the camera. You can't see it. Let's see, what's in reality sneaking in on this side? Everything's slightly different. It's up Splaster. So it's been like 2 years, I think, since I last did a racing game on stream. I'm sure it's been that long. I don't remember doing one last year at all, and I definitely haven't done one this year. So make sure if you're taking out shots for crashes, set a limit. No hospital trips. Right, let me know if the audio balance, because I think the game might be a bit too loud. But I think that might be better. Step forward, music is a little loud versus your voice. Okay, I should be improved now. Let me just leave that out of the bloody way. And some cool air getting blown on me. Right, if need be, I'll just turn my mic gain up. Okay. Right, obviously it might be even different once we're actually we go racing. Okay, but we'll see how it goes. So I don't know what we're probably just going to do my team like we normally do. Now it's different this year. I'm pretty sure that I don't get to be me. Oh god, all this bollocks, go away, I don't care. Right, make sure no assists. Proximate simulation setting, sure. I'm gonna need it or else races are gonna be over pretty quickly. We'll go through season. High Glendic, realistic, hard, manual, yeah, pit lane simulation. Yeah, car damage simulation, damage rate simulation, collisions on. Difficulty, that's way too low. That might be too hard, but we'll see. It's going to take me a while probably just to remember how to actually like even go forwards and things. Balanced, increase, reduced. I'll just keep balanced. Increase, research management, resource rate, reduce because it gets boring. Otherwise, I'm assuming it's still going to be the same. Fault frequency, standard. I don't want mechanical failures because that frustrates me. I don't mind technical faults. I've got to manage, but mechanical failures, no. Hi, Silver. How are you? Weekend structure. Oh, okay. I think 35% or 50%. Let's do 35 because never. Obviously, last time we did this, F123, it was only 25 or 50, and sometimes 25 felt too short, 50 was too long. So let's do 35. If need be, can always throw it up. We'll do the standard 3 rounds of qualifying. Not that I'm expecting to do well in any of them initially. Rule flags, regular, part firme, pit stop, yeah, safety car, increase just because it makes it interesting. Immersive formation lap. Oh, do I actually don't want to do formation lap? No. Red flags increased. Make things interesting. Right, so settings. My team. Yes. Right. Official drivers only. Hang on. Do I want to have driver icons? Just to spice it. Just, yeah, go on. Just to make it different. Skip tutorials. We actually get to not constantly getting annoyed with tutorials. All right, that's an improvement in itself. Have we still got this very long ass freaking thingy? Yeah. Oh, actually, right. Owner, as in moi. I'm going to type. Let me take my gloves off. Right. BigWolfChris. Owner avatar. I don't know. Is there a fat white man in here at all? No. I don't know. You randomly picked. Advanced. Will I get to change what I'm wearing? Really? Rude. Okay. Choose my professional background. Okay. Am I a people manager, head engineer, or chief financial officer? I'm going to say people manager. Choose your basic starting facility. I'm going to go with basic just to make it tougher. Some development, no development. No development. Let's have some reserves. Team identity. Team name, always Madness Racing. Team colours. I used to have this written down. Like, what's the name? I'm not seeing anything. Right, I'll tell you what. Let's have it white, and then yeah, very simple. Nothing really super fancy. Team badge. Shame it doesn't copy. Like I said, super simple. I might change that at some point. What's my L3 button? That one. Yeah, do that. Team wear colours. I'll tell you what, that's fine. Corporate. I mean, it's got to be the scene on, isn't it? Like, there's yeah, since you know Wednesday we're going to X4. Like, that's not even a freaking yeah. Selectors, title sponsors. Our power unit. Oh, this okay. Not Renault. No. It's no. I was hoping there'd be another option, but there isn't. See, normally I would do Mercedes, but yeah, Mercedes, because right, well, our first driver, Janet Opner. Do I really want a sim driver? I mean, he might be a sim champion, but still. Mark Webber. Can we afford to actually bring in an icon straight away? No. Callie Meyer, Aiden Jackson. That's that fact fiction thing. Felipe Massa. No, we're not getting these. I'm thinking Fittipaldi. And then the second driver, does it not roll another? No, so it's just, I don't know. Let's have Stanek then. Right, race gear. Of course, because it's fresh. I don't really have many options, do I? Works. Suit. Take forever to load. Let's just change that green. It hasn't really changed much on the glove, has it? It's still kind of... Oh, because it's got its own thing. That's why. Never mind. There we go. That's better. Advance. Yes. Setup done. But do we have this silly little interview thing? Of course.
Welcome to this very special live stream. Great to be with you all.
Can we skip this?
Today,
No.
we're gonna witness history.
That's absolutely right, Natalie, because for so many years we've wondered exactly what 11
Is the
teams
game
would
volume
create.
good for
Guess
people?
what? Today is
It's
the
very
day
quiet my end.
And we are here at the team's state-of-the-art HQ. We'll be seeing their brand new car very soon. But behind every team, behind every car, there's one person central to it all.
Yes, and they're a really
Yeah.
popular character up and down the
Mwah.
block with great energy and years of experience in managing people
Skip.
to success.
Skip.
The question is, how will they balance
Skip.
that arm
No.
around the shoulder approach, all whilst having to deliver performance on track?
And we'll be seeing
So we do get to
behind the
we get to
scenes
pick
as
which
the
driver we
progresses.
drive
Of course,
each.
it is all
Uh,
happens on track. So,
right.
without further ado, let's see the fruits
Okay,
of their
so
labor.
voice
The
audio's
brand new
low. All right.
2025 car.
Is that really just going around the car and shaking the camera? I'm sorry, what? I really hope they didn't do car reveals like that act for real. Because that's just next level. Yeah, we done? We done? Yay, everyone's clapping.
Well, thank you all for joining us. The team have done an incredible job.
Oh,
The car
my
looks
God.
sensational.
It certainly does.
What a race!
And all the very best for the season ahead.
I'm not interested in interviews. Okay, good. At least we don't have the thing that we used to do with old my teams, where you actually had to take interview questions before you even got anywhere, because that would, yeah, just no. Settings. All right, okay, let me... No, look at these AI dumb talking nonsense. No! Right, speech. How's... I don't know. We just have to keep balancing this, haven't we? Engineer tutorials. Hell no. Right. So, let's let me know how the general balance is. Audio-wise. Like I said, I hear things differently to the stream. Hi, Freak. How are you? Right, so we've got activities. So this is all new. Pre-cities team conference. Owner's self-reflection. I can take 5 days and pay myself. I mean, beauty of being the owner, I suppose. Slightly increase. Yeah. And then that's it. Okay, Oscar. Lando retired with a P issue. Please box to retire. Yeah, sorry, Oscar. We've got to keep this fair. Owner training? Okay. Oh my god, they've really gamified this, haven't they? Like achievements and everything, just to give you little bonuses. Like... I can kind of get that being okay. That just is your personal efficiency, so I can kind of get that as well. Even though you've got personal, corporate. It was the only it was the only other to vote for Transport Fever. Yeah, no one votes for Pokemon, which is my biggest disappointment. Clearly, there's not a following here for that. Right. So I do have some points. So we can get that in. We can get one thing in pre to Australia. We haven't like unlocked the things yet. Actually, wish you would tell us where to unlock it. Gearbox improved materials. So that's reducing wear rate. Generally increases power. It's unavailable. Right, I'll tell you what. So if this is similar to previous versions of the game, usually we're looking for weight reduction. But obviously we can only do minor upgrades at the moment. So if we do that and then that's it, that's all I've got enough for, right? Yeah, everything's minimum. Signed upgrades. Oh, it's actually even more in... Wait, we've actually... It's more than just press button receive bacon now. Apparently we can develop actual parts also. I don't know. Bloody hell, look how far behind the curve I am. That's mad. Right, I'm definitely going to be struggling a bit. You've got facility. Wait, was this? This wasn't in before, was it? This is new as well, right? Or at least this in depth, I should say. Not ahead of helping. I'm not ahead of nobody. I'm back of the pack. So what are we thinking? Our base, because obviously we need to make sure that we keep a minimum amount of money for contracts, yeah? Allows you to research two at the same time, to develop two upgrades, unlocks a new tier of powertrain. Durability, unlocks new. Unlocks new tier of aero upgrades. Receive 10 points for each time you complete a practice program. Okay, that. Upgrade intranet. Increase morale in all engineering departments each time you complete a facility improvement. Improve your pit crew's performance. Your drive's focus less impacted by negative events, more impacted by positive events. Allows you to build 2 facility improvements at the same time your personnel. Engineering, corporate. Reduce cost of facility improvements by 5%. Increase the amount of owner XP you receive from actions taken. We're going to go with that. Your corporate facility generates 2% more cash each week. Increase income from your title sponsor for 5%. Increase the amount of XP. Secondary sponsors. Increase chance of signing new. Receive $20,000 each time one or both of your drivers score points in a race. I mean, I'm not expecting points anytime soon. Let's do that one. Personnel. Right, so that's all connected. Drivers. So this allows us to do external talks. $46.3 million. I wanted Michael Schumacher. Bloody hell. Workforce. So I can increase, decrease on maybe. What's he telling me? Title sponsors. New activity unlock. Okay, so I'm assuming these are all locked then. And then that's if I just want to change things around. Okay. And that's info, basically. For personnel. Advanced time.
Hey, Chief. Engineering need your attention on something.
Both our drivers have requested extra simulator time, but our schedule is fully booked. We only one slot table. We need to decide. Let's focus on Fittipaldi. Heard something about Michael Schumacher. Yeah, I've enabled icons.
So, we're going to need to open talks with drivers for next season. They could be ours, or currently driving for other teams.
I mean, we haven't even raced yet. Yeah, $46.3 million if I want Michael Schumacher. 43 for Ayrton Senna. Get Jack Villeneuve. Mika Hakkinen, we can take him out of sabbatical. Franco Colapinto. Oh, this is from right. Wait, really? So this has got, what's his name in the LP? Yeah, Jack Doohan's in the LP. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I don't know. I think we're just... I've got to make sure that I'm good enough to actually bloody do stuff there. So... Ah, I got delayed.
Just a heads up. Remember to give both drivers upgrades when you can. It'll improve our chances and keep everyone happy.
Of course he got delayed. Right, so automatically continues then. Alright. By the looks of it, anyway. Red Bull in 0708 had Coulthard and Webber, biggest jawline pairing in history. Surprised no Seb. Yeah, it's surprising.
This one's gone according to plan.
On trick. On trick? On track. We're not going to throw any more upgrades in at the moment. But that's 6 days away. We can throw in not quite more aerodynamics. But it's going to happen after Australia. Okay. Still want to know what this is about. Your research parts will be here once completed. Okay. Sorry, was that a fan rating? Right, okay. Just see what all this new stuff is. Go to event. Got to resolve an issue. Appreciate the extra time. Made noticeable difference. Okay, it was just an outcome.
Remember, you need to assign upgrades to both of our drivers to ensure
Yeah,
that both
shush.
are in a
I
competitive
could have swore I
car
turned
and that no one gets
tutorials
their
off.
nose out of joint.
That's what I thought. Clearly not. God, it's taking forever to load. What's going on? 3D rendering. Oh, can we skip this? God, we just want to bloody race. We don't. We really don't care about all the promotional material. It's a loading screen in disguise. Yeah, maybe. But then it's in itself has got to load. So you need the loading screen for the loading screen. And my outfit looks and car looks so boring compared to everything else. 'Cause it's so plain.
Can I borrow you for a moment, boss?
Yes, okay. Yeah, another loading screen simulator. Oh no. Right. Unfortunately, member our durability teams post a statement on social media that class ID sponsor negative light, sponsor approaching state action, but handling the energy. Okay, and rest. We must come out. We're saying team unity. Yeah, just go. Oi, don't do that. Alright, so we now have, we have a part! Hooray! We have two. Single development. So it's like Formula 1. Oh, okay, okay. We don't just get the part. We actually have to then build the part to put it on. So they've definitely actually improved how it works. So you could end up with cars having ultimately different thingies. That, yeah. Did I not do it? Oh, okay. Apparently I didn't. Probably not going to be as in depth as F1 Manager, mind you.
Just
Oh,
a heads up.
of course it's
Remember
delayed.
to give both drivers upgrades when you can.
Oh,
It'll
shut up.
improve our chances and keep everyone happy.
Yay, finally, race weekends. Tight allocation. So how do we want to do this? Do I just keep it balanced? Yeah, we're going to keep it balanced. Go race weekends. So which driver do we want to drive as? We're going to drive as Enzo. Right, let's see how terrible I am. Once it loads, at some point today. Skip. Workstation. I've got messages. Very low chance of rain. You not make your own self-insert anymore. No. They changed it for F125. You can't be a driver owner no more. You can only be an owner. If you want to be a driver, you got to do driver career. Right, so yeah. Yep. Practice one. Sag. I know. I kind of like it, but also kind of
The
don't.
long wait is over.
Hey mate, this is Mark. This is going to be a good year. We're going to have a great time together, and obviously the team are brand new, so I've set everything up from scratch. Let's make the big boss happy and show that we're not just here on the grid to make up the numbers, all right?
Well, technically, we kind
Jeff,
of
you're fired.
Copy.
Yeah, no Jeff no more. It's Mark. Right, set up, because I've already done a blue Peter. And here's one that I put together earlier, because I have no idea. If we do race strat, fuel management, let's do fuel management. Do it out on hards. Yeah. Let's do flying lap. Don't want to knack my tires before I even get ground.
We're testing fuel management here, so try to lift and coast going into the corners. Don't be too aggressive on the power, but remember, you still have to beat the minimum lap time.
Whoa!
Accidents are...
That was quick.
Okay, so you can use the controls
Oh,
to either
shush.
pause,
I
fast forward,
don't...
or
Oh, my God. I literally... There's an option to skip tutorials. I did skip tutorials. Guess what? They don't care. You're still getting all the tutorials. Like, literally, what's the point? Got to get used to this handling. Okay, way too slow. I don't like this thing on the ground. You see how I can turn it off. We're just losing too much time in Sector 3. Went in too deep. I nearly had that. I just ruined that right on that last bit. Oh, that sucks. How the fuck do I get rid of that thing on the floor? Because that is horrible. I don't want that. That's nothing to do with it. That's definitely nothing to do with it. On-screen display. Full track map. Something else. I did start lights, virtual rear. Do-do-do. No. Oh God, how do I turn it off? I don't want it on there. That's the thing that literally goes onto a network. So that's nothing to do with that. Shouldn't be anything to do with this. Not gonna be anything to do with that because it's just generally graphics. Drive assist. I mean, all assists are off. I don't like heads-up display stuff like that.
Okay, that's the test over, but I'm afraid we didn't get what we needed. We're going to have to run it again.
Is there anything in here to suggest? Because it's basically what it's this that's being overlaid on the track. And I don't want it. And I don't seem to see a way of turning it off. Right, race strat. Use up the herds. Is that the line for your previous lap? No, it's the telemetry on the strategy. Not strategy, the fuel saving. Like where I did, you're right, where I could do better. So this is just beat the clock.
Mate, nice and steady here. I want a representative lap because this is what's going to set our race strategy.
Wide. Oh, God, that's so perfect. It wasn't a beat. I double tapped it. I just don't trust myself on that corner. I've always struggled with that. Oh, where it just went. Oh, really? See, I've got my ERS and DRS on different sides, well, opposite to each other compared to previous years. So I've got to uncoach myself. Ah, fucked it. So it's just something about this corner. Like, I just cannot in my head get it, the brake in. Are you too early or too late? So that was way too early. Ah, just completely screwed that last one. Went in too slow. Right, okay, cool. That one's done then. I ain't gonna get the purple. Without completely redoing the session. Actually, I could have got. I didn't get the green, did I? I bugged out a lot too early. Oh, whatever. So, yeah, let's do a qualifying lap on hards. Because why not? Because I just don't want to use the softs at all.
Okay, don't worry about tyres, just give it everything. In this test, we just want to make sure we can lap close to our rival's pace.
Brake too early there. Can I blame Kimmy for that? Think people will believe me? Right, okay. So it's what we used to call the Singapore problem. Like, I need to alter my driving style to release the brakes earlier and trust the rotation of my car. That's where I'm struggling. Right, not even close. I want to try something.
Okay, this is a quali sim. We've estimated the times our closest rivals will be doing, so that's what we need to beat.
What's wrong, bud? No, talking too much speed. I'll get there. I'll get there. Right, we're just gonna call that one a bust. We're just gonna go straight into qualifying. So we're gonna do the same thing we always did, which is we only did Q1, then straight to qualifying.
Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However,
How
we'll
far
be back
off the
shortly
pace am
for
I?
more Formula One action.
About a second. I mean, if that's representative on like for like tires, I mean, I'm not a million miles off. I'm a lot closer than I anticipated I would be. But we're not. I'd be surprised if we get it out of Q1 here. You don't moan about me skipping the practices.
Hello, everyone. It is time.
Do they have the F1 TV crew doing the voiceovers, or is it, you can pick? You can have Alex or Crofty. I've got Alex. You can have Crofty if you want. I just didn't want Crofty. I'll swap it throughout the season. We'll see. Should I just get a banker's lap in now? There's my thingy. Wasn't there a thing that showed you like how busy the track was? My magic. Oh, there it is. Okay, there was. Complete brain. Right, so that should be everyone coming in. No, that should be everyone's on their push lap, right? Right, Pat, Ferme, set Pepe. Flying lap. We're just gonna get it done. And give me a proper idea of like completely how far off the pace I am. I hope that Martin's on his fucking in lap.
We've been pushed down to P17.
Oh, we haven't even done a lap yet. What are you talking about? Oops, mistimed that one. Ah, brake too early again, way too early. Not happy with that. Boxes slap. It's still working. No, still not
Right, let's
working.
have you in at the end of this lap, please. Less than 1 lap of fuel left now. The tank's pretty much empty.
That's done a lot of practice hitting that mark. Because I am terrible. Right. I should have done return to garage as soon as I crossed that line. Just to speed things up a little bit. Right, did anyone actually see how far off I am? I made at least 3 mistakes. 1.6. Oh my days, that's horrendous. All in the last sector, was it? Oh, is that 1.6 seconds or 1.6 of a seconds? Holy crap. Look at the difference. My sector 3, so it's that bloody corner that I just can't, I brake too early or too late. I just can't nail it for some reason. Nearly 4 seconds off pole. That's a hell of a gap. That doesn't even exist in F1 no more, these gaps. That's mad. I mean, if I hadn't messed up sector 3, I wouldn't be last. In fact, I'd probably be ahead of Doohan. Look at my sector 2 compared to like everyone else. My sector 2 is very much midfield. My sector 1 is approaching midfield, low midfield, but yeah. Like that sector 3, that's a 1.5 second difference. Like I could have knocked that down to about 2.2, so that would have put me 20th, close to 19th. If I'd done similar to Stanek. Oh, that's mad. Right. We're not gonna bother putting on another set of tires. In fact, I'm thinking I might just jump to the race. Yeah. It's one of those where we have to accept the first few races is going to be a bloody struggle. Like we've set ourselves up for it's not an uphill battle, it's literally a mountainous battle.
It's the welcome to the commentary box.
But
try to put the starting position out of your mind and just focus on the race ahead. We can still do a good
one
job
start,
here today.
one stop, two stop. I should have just burned all my stuff after all. Fucking hell. That's what I was trying to remember. Like, what's optimal strategy for Australia? And then we can't really use real life, can we? Well, if we knock it down to 28.8, actually 28.5, I'm gonna chance that. Yeah, if we go with mediums, yeah, cause I'm trying to think because it doesn't have full tire sim. So realistically, you'd consider doing it the other way around. You let the hards take the brunt of the fuel weight, and then once your car's going lighter because you have less fuel in, you drop onto softer compound tires, so they themselves will last longer because they're not moving in it. And then basically their optimal window, performance window, should be wider. But you know, it's a game. Right, see how taking bets how quick I crash.
In, hold it there until the start. Drive.
Whoops, a daisy.
Through penalty, you've got a drive-through penalty.
I slipped off the clutch. Whoopsie. Hey, I didn't crash at least. Since I'm at the back, I'm just going to take it nice and easy. Whoops. A little bit too easy there.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Hey, DRS. God, I'm still pulling away though.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
That was not great.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Right, caught the grass a little bit.
tyre wear rates are lower than we expected. Stay out a little longer if you can.
Okay. Just outside DRS then, weren't I?
Okay, this is good. You're catching the car ahead.
No, problem is Stanic's catching me. I need to harvest. Fuck that one up.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.5 seconds. Approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
Right, so I'm losing time to the Alpine. Deep, deep, deep. Whoa, the hell? Just randomly spun. What? That was weird. Keep getting my bones mixed up. That's annoying.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 3.4 seconds. Some information on Behrman for you. Okay, they're out of this race.
Not last!
Green flag.
Ah, oh, brake too early again. And then cause Standing to freaking come and hit me. Which engine did you say, Ferrari? Oh, Mercedes. What am I talking about?
Okay, we're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
Ah, brilliant fucking in lap. That was brilliant. That was absolutely amazing. Safety car? Okay.
Remember to play around with ERS modes in your MFD if you need to. Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure...
Did my spin trigger that? I must have. It's the only explanation. Are we really double stacking?
Roman's in the pits. Roman is in the pits.
Oh, fuck off. I'll put the limiter on. I put the limiter on and it slowed down.
Roman's coming in for his stop now. That's Roman in the pits.
I can't do this bit. I've always struggled.
You only have to stop once now. One stop left.
Give me a real car. Easy.
Okay, off we go, back into the race. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Irony is, right, that swaps me onto the hards, but everyone else is now on the medium. I wonder if someone didn't pit. Possible a couple didn't pit, but they'll overtake us easy. Like I said, we're basically Minardi when they first come in, and what was that? The team that did like one race and then went bankrupt back in the 90s. No, we're HRT. No, I think HRT might be better. But they're behind a safety car and I'm still struggling to catch up. Like, what the fuck? I was doing so well. There we go. There's the cue.
Right, let's pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car ahead.
Oh, God, I can tell I've not done this in forever. My ankles are killing me.
Don't forget about
Right, after this race, I'll be stretching my legs.
It's a good boost, but drains quickly, so
For the next race, which is China. Right, let's see. No, everyone stopped. Well, surprisingly, there is actually a mixture of tyres out there. See, if we'd done hards first and then jumped onto mediums, then we'd actually be in a solid position right now. Assuming that mediums would go to the end.
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature. And remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
Yuki's doing too well. Really? Where is he? Oh my God, 6. What the hell? There's no McLaren 1-2 or a 2-3 with Verstappen like 30 seconds up the road. Hamilton's about where he'd normally be. Same with Antonelli. Sainz is a bit higher than you'd expect. Which then means Albon's way lower than he normally is. Yeah, the rest is about right-ish. Prepare to resume races. Racers, are you ready? I'm going to go with no, what was it?
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good. Okay, clear.
Perhaps expert AI was a bit too hopeful. Not when I haven't done this in 2 years.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Weirdly, I wasn't getting any power for a second then.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 2.0 seconds. Okay, keep the car ahead under pressure. They might make a mistake. Gap is only 2 seconds now. DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Fuck. Recommend putting the racing line on FP1. No, because then I start getting to... No, I'd rather just learn it without the racing line, because I learn the track, not the line at that point. Thought that way too cautiously. Cost me a ton of time. Ah! It's fighting through the pain in my fucking ankle as well. Oh, my days. Should have see what Formula 1 drivers do just to stop, warm up the ankles before getting in the car. Oh, I geared up too early there.
Okay, stand by. We see a problem our end and we're looking into it.
Oh, really? Want to tell me what the problem is?
Okay, it's not good news, I'm afraid. Seems like an engine issue.
So what does that mean exactly?
You're running low on ERS. Reminder that you can play around with ERS modes in the MFD or lift sometimes and ease onto the brake pedal for some manual recharge. Okay, touch wood, it seems like the fault has resolved itself.
Oh, goody. It's good news.
Okay, gap ahead, 2.8 seconds.
Do we think their tyres are falling off? Bollocks, wrong fucking button. I'll close the DRS.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 4.0 seconds.
Fuck. Slight lock. Now it's an instinctual reaction to how close I was getting. I put the brakes a bit too hard. Come on. Can we actually get above another car? Oh, pushed it a bit too hard there.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Pressing wrong button still. Oh my god.
We're catching the car ahead. Well done, but be aware these tyres need to get us to the end of this race.
Oh, he locked up there. Was that Albon or Doohan who locked up? Doohan. Oh, I was doing so well. Like, how many? Oh. That, and you may be getting better in Sector 3. You know what? I think you're right there. That was a decent exit. Now, was it a good enough exit though? Might be. If I keep off the grass, that'd be a good idea. Right, battery out. Oh, fuck, you reacted too slow. And this is why I'm not a real life F1 driver.
Manoeuvre, you made it look so easy.
Yeah, bit of a lunge. Does the crowd allow that? Doohan locking up there. No! Fuck! Oh, the only drivers our age are multiple world champions. I mean, yeah, Alonso and Hamilton. I mean, I'm only a couple of months older than Hamilton. But even then, oh my god. Oh, my fucking ankle is killing me. It's insane. Using muscles I'm not using 2 years. Like, oh, I think it's also the angle of my chair to the pedals as well, if I'm honest. Oh my god, she got purple sector too.
Okay,
what?
Final lap. Let's go. Final lap. We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
Damn. Caught the grass. Let's go battery dry. Oh my god! What?
What happened?
What?
No, you're okay.
That's the first wheel off. That is the first wheel off. Still.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in part 4.
Hey, it still works, yep. There we go. 22nd to 18th. Carlos Sainz. Ah, my favourite driver.
A sensational drive once again. Max Verstappen.
Yeah, we don't care. We're not on the podium, so we don't care about the podium.
After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement.
My best lap. Oh, damn. I was actually getting some good bloody laps in. I'm like... What's fastest lap? I mean, I'm still way behind the fucking fastest lap. Bloody hell, that's mad. But when you look like around me... Isn't it mad that at the moment, qualifying is like half a second kind of splits first and last. But in this, even on the AI, it's still seconds. Puts you between Lance and Isaac. I mean, 1.2 seconds faster than Stanit. In fact, that I managed to, like, yeah, like I said, we started last. Technically say 19th because Behrman. So, but yeah, I basically got ahead of 3 people, which was better than I expected. I do wish it tells you how many places you went up by. Because signs, it's like really bad qualifying, weren't they? But still, that was a good race. That was also a painful race. Ow. Fan rating, nice. Went up a little bit because we completed a race. Surely being successful would help, because not just being there, because else, you know, look at Alpine. So China
Something
is
for you
next.
to look at, please.
Next event. Our IT team to identify vulnerabilities in our cybersecurity system, recommend upgrading to cutting edge security. Yeah, obviously. I'm an IT guy. Of course I'm going to say yes to an IT budget. I know it's not bullshit. Disappointing weekend. I mean, we're the worst team on the grid. The fact that we didn't finish last and last two is an achievement. Let's be honest. I wish you could see the sector times. I know, would have been nice. Yeah, man. Actually, I'm surprised. Look, that's how far we are away from everybody. Yeah. And I still manage to do overtime. If that form I had on the last 5 laps, if I had that through the whole race, that's all I got to say. There's no slots available at the moment. Cable assembly. Powertrain. Oh, nice bit of yeah, we'll do powertrain. Anything else? Upgraded intranet. Nice. Oh god, we're actually going to get a team rivalry as well. I like this. It lets you keep track of things. Results. Season results. No. Like I said, you're right. It would be cool if it gave you a bit more info.
Hey, Chief. We've got multiple parts out of research. Don't forget to develop them. We've got performance sitting on the table that we...
You're the owner, just working off a single laptop. No money. I know, right? This is cutting to an extreme I'm not happy with. I have 3 monitors right in front of me here. Yeah? Why would I go to work and work on just one monitor? I can understand if I'm just using a laptop or a notebook or something. But when I'm using a proper desktop, one monitor is... Actually, even when I worked in the financial sector and I was on the laptop, I had a monitor that I could connect the laptop to, so I had a second monitor. It's ridiculous. I don't know. That's EA freaking cost cutting. Or perhaps that's why EA struggles with their coding, because they only give all their coders one monitor. By golly, I think we've unlocked it. Eight days remaining. I like that. It's like, oh, you don't forget to do this. I don't freaking have anything to do I? Are we going to get this constantly? With it going, oh, do this, do that, and there isn't actually anything to do. Right. Fittipaldi again. Even though, I mean, I could take on Stanek forever. Nah, we'll do Fittipaldi still. I did so. So I'm going to stretch my my legs and my ankles for a moment. So I will be back in like not even a minute. Okay. Welcome back. Sprint weekend, boo. Oh no, it's raining. I'm not gonna lie, I know they'll never do it, but I wish they would let us turn the weather, like set the weather. Yeah, alright, so we are going to struggle massively. Oh well, got to do it, yeah. Does China normally have rain? I can't remember a wet race in China, if I'm honest. Problem is, my setup is for dry racing. You know what's on it. I just... We just do it. Track acclimatization. Hang on. Where's the freaking... I mean... Okay, looks like we can get away with going out on the hards then. Looks like the rain... We can get a few laps in before the rain starts.
Okay, your goal is to get through as many corner gates as quickly and precisely as possible. Best of luck out there.
My angle on this one always sucks. Trying to think, this wasn't in F1 23, was it, China? Oh my god, so it's been forever since I've done this circuit. As can tell from that. Right, so that's a very sharp. I don't remember this one. Well, at least I don't remember it being so sharp.
We're approaching the DRS zone. Watch your MFD for the activation point.
Oh wow, I only missed like 4 and I still failed that. No, I'm missing loads there. Right, so it's just that line. It's like really, looks really weird to me. Did you turn the difficulty down? No. And I might have to with China because I'm not as familiar with this track. I'm not already know I'm not completing it. So I'm not going to keep wasting my time on that one. Drive a clean sector. Oh my God, didn't get a single clean sector. ERS management. Weather change. All right. Tire compound unavailable. But you're literally saying that it's going to rain. Right, there we go. Well, there's no point going out and then coming back in. Also means no DRS. It's been disabled. One of the weirdest corners I've ever driven that.
Nice one. Okay, reminder, a neat way to recharge the batteries by lifting at certain points when you feel you can and by gentle braking. Try those this lap and see how you get on. And if you want to make the most of those gears, engine braking will also put some juice back into the battery. Combine all these techniques and see how you go.
No, I just got to learn this. I've just got to learn this track again.
Radar showing a clear patch on its way. There's about 10 more minutes of this rain.
I don't know, at this rate, it might actually take me 10 minutes just to get around the track. This is 100% lack of knowledge problem. terrible place to freaking do the rewind. Oh, I've got this bollocks again. And this is just throwing me off, having this on here. Having that on the screen is throwing me off massively. Let me just see. Google. F125 remove telemetry line. No, it's just going on about the telemetry tools. I don't want that. It'll be under a different name then. Throw practice in. No, that's not helping. Fucking hell. That's very, very, very annoying. EA. Oh, actually, that's another potential line for it. Me practice heat map line. Map. Some of you don't know. Here's how to turn. Oh, this is from. Why is everyone got to do everything in fucking video form? Just give me the text. It's not fucking quicker. Apparently, right. Okay. Apparently, that's how I do it. Apparently, it's this. Right. Retry practice session. And so I've just got to get. I mean, this is in the rain, so it's a bit bloody different, but. Yay, it's gone. Okay, cool. Right, that's one less thing distracting me. Ah, I got that one. It rained in Shanghai 06, 07, 09, 10. So basically the years I weren't watching it. But 24. I don't remember. I actually no, I think I missed that race actually. That's why I don't remember it. So yeah, basically it's very common for there to be rain in China then. Alright. Basically Asian Silverstone. So wasn't this the track where, who was it? A car driving down that straight I just done. That's a bit of a rally car. All the tyres just blew off at the same time.
Well, program over, but that
I'm sure it was this track.
wasn't much help to us, I'm afraid. We need to run it again.
Ah, that was terrible. There's not enough time for that. But I'll tell you what. We'll go out on it anyway. Yeah, don't remember the year or who, but I think it was the Toro Rosso. Was it Toro Rosso? I'm tempted to say it's like Mark Webber or something, but it wasn't, was it? Sebastian Brumi in 2010. Okay.
So the rain should be stopping anytime soon.
So I'm going to knock the difficulty down by 5 points, is what I'm thinking. I think I definitely wouldn't be able to cope with 80 on this, but I'm thinking if I get a track like Australia, where I'm familiar with, at least we'll get a bit more fun with like the battling in the midfield. Because obviously after this should be Japan, right? And I love the Suzuka ring. Well, Suzuka, whatever its full name is. I love it that much, can't remember the name properly. See how pro does it, shall we? You know, I'm not keeping up with him, so you're actually about to watch. Problem is, right, I'm releasing the brake too late. Like, my brains go, right, let's release it, because I'll start turning the wheel. But then, you know, my body's not following suit in a timely enough manner. And that's kind of what's caused me all sorts of problems. I just need to get that timing a bit better. Green lap. Spoiled the green lap, but close enough. I'll live with that. I mean, it's improvements at least. Somehow I'm fifth. AI, obviously, that's not representative.
What an incredible practice session. The fun doesn't stop here, though. Join us again the rest of the weekend.
Obviously, that's because I managed to get in a hard lap and most people didn't. I mean, look at the difference. The clerk, 6 seconds. Nearly 7. Wow. Okay, cool. Right. So, obviously, this is a weak track. So, just to speed things along, I think what we'll do, we'll jump straight to the sprint. If I'm in a position where I'm probably qualifying last anyway, I might as well just save my engine wear, save my tyres, just go straight into the sprint or to the race. It makes sense to me. It really does. Especially since it's raining as well. And I did say I'm going to knock this down 5 points. Seven laps. Oh my god, that feels pointless. I mean, that's a literal sprint. It's on intermediates as well.
Welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes. Alongside me is...
We're going to struggle for a good position in this race. Unless
oh my god, it's full blues.
See what you can do.
What? Then technically it shouldn't be happening, right? Completely messed up my angle there. My hot take is sprint should start like a safety car instead of a standing start. That'd be interesting. Problem is, it would still just be a procession, really. Oops. How bad I'm gonna get. Fucking hell. And I get bollocks for doing this. No. No lasting advantage. In fact, they just absolutely screwed me over even worse, didn't it? Should we do a re-practice of the start? For the sake of it. Yeah, the problem is you wouldn't I don't think sprints should happen. And I don't think there's anything you can do that would actually improve sprint races. Personally. Very few tracks that they can work for. Oh, it's a decent start. I just couldn't get the traction to keep it going. Oh, if I just tuck in on the inside here. Don't mind me, lads. I'm still learning this game. A bit of a switcheroo. Really? Stanek took me out. Are you having me on? I mean, okay, that's on me. It was closer. It was more alongside me than I thought. Again, don't mind me, lads. Oh, boom. I barely touched him.
Okay, listen, don't...
I'm not fighting them, I'm fighting the car itself. Thing is, they're on rails, they've got an advantage, I don't. And also my brain's like, what's a racing line? I mean, look, I'm on the straight and I'm still too slow. Even with my ERS on. You can have to use window wipers, yeah. Or like in Euro Truck Simulator.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Forecast suggests the rain's going to be lightening up.
I cannot do that wide for some reason.
Start finding more grip as we clear the standing water. Tyre situation's an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got for now.
Oh, there you go, lost it. Can I just trigger a quick safety car? Probably not.
Gap to the car in front, 9.5 seconds.
Tell you what, how about you show me how I should be doing this? All this slipping and sliding.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get...
Understeer? How about no steer? Fuck it. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. God, I'll be glad once this race weekend's done. I was just constantly fighting the rear of the car. I'm actually going to run out of fuel. I'm just going to retire. This is painful. No, not restart. Retire from session. Oh, this is painful. Imagine how much the DHL paid for all those planets. More money than I will ever see, I'm sure. That's a boo. I'm terrible.
Well, that's it for the sprint race. There.
That's terrible. Ow, my ankle. Usual crap messages. Like race, yeah. Well, I'm gonna struggle. So at least see if I can be at least a little bit competitive in the dry on this track. Like, this is a track I have very limited familiarity with.
The Chinese Grand. Welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex J.
With some luck, we might just be able to work our way up the field, but we need a good start. Keep it clean, okay?
Mockingbirds at the back. Let's have a grip on it. Oops. This is like circuit the Americans, isn't it? Like, you just go into one corner wrong, it just fucks you up the entire sector. Over braking, over everything.
Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Whoops, Daisy. Hi, Nico. Right, I think what I'm doing wrong there is I'm braking at the 100. I need to start braking at the 150. Especially when I've got ERS and DRS going. They still have Portugal. No, I have no idea what tracks they've got. Ah, oh, carried too much speed. There we go. Let's have a drink.
Are you okay? That was a nasty hit. Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals.
Ah, I took too much curb. Started spinning myself. All about learning. So I've got to get this section down. Because compared to the AI, I'm losing like a second and a half on this alone. Okay, I'm going to take that more smoothly. Out of ERS though. But, oh my god, look at how terrible my straight line speed is. So a bit of teamwork there. He's holding him back so I can try and challenge him a bit. Oh, that was close.
Experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
Muff, I've been in the wake of a car ahead since the very beginning. Looks like you're accelerating slightly too late into the turn. Yeah, I'm not trusting my grip. So, like, I'm half expecting if I put the throttle down sooner than I am, I'm expecting a spin. So it's causing me to hesitate. Which is then obviously compromising. It's way too much. Just needs to be braver.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Oh, brake's a bit too late on that one.
Use your overtake button. Wow, that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
Now that's why I was like being cautious of the accelerator. Oh. Right, so that was better, but I was feeling the rear going. too much speed, and yeah, it's on the grass there. Nothing I could have done. It's hard to guess the grip without real force feedback. Yeah, 100%. Because it's only simulated feedback, and even then, this isn't the best game for giving me that feedback. I have a lot of the feedback settings cranked up to try and give me more info than I would normally get, but even then he still feels weak. Like, I didn't even feel my grip going then.
Okay, we lost the position. Trying to keep focus.
I think force feedback Peter. Need for speed, Porsche time. X import killed. I mean, I'm not even going to pretend to know. It's not something I have super familiarity with.
Tyre wear rates are lower than we expected. Stay out a little longer if you can. Gap to your teammate ahead, 1.8 seconds.
Your dick.
Tyre wear rates are lower than we expected. Stay out a little longer if you can.
Confirm. No. Fuck. Oh, see, messing about with that throws me off still. And the voice activation isn't working.
Tyre wear rates are lower than we expected. Stay out a little longer if you can.
And they always do, they can't do it when I'm on a straight. They have to do it when I'm in like corners and that. I've got fucking Charles Leclerc's fucking race engineer. Distracted at the wrong point dealing with my fucking ERS.
Tyre wear rates are lower than we expected. Stay out a little longer if you can.
Right, what we got? Yeah, go on. How do I confirm it? Confirm! Why let me confirm? How do I fucking confirm the bloody thing? Yes! Again, I'm fucking around with this. It's throwing me off. Right, fuck off. You can just do whatever.
Stay out a little longer if you can.
Problem is, every time it's going to ask me every time I rewind. So all that faffing about has cost me 3 seconds on that previous lap.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
Fucking.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Appreciate the alert. Oh, go away.
Some respect for your teammate. There's little satisfaction to be had in overtaking like that. Roman's in the pits. Roman is in the pits. car ahead's coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead now running medium tyres.
Bollocks. Starting to get into a bit of a bloody groove then. I'd come in now. Totally screw that up every time.
Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres. Yellow flag.
Someone's gone off track. Oh, is that Ocon? It is Ocon.
The track is clear, green flag. Virtual safety car deployed.
Really?
Maintain a positive.
Really? Oh, if I'd
safety car is deployed.
He stopped on track. That's a full safety car. That's actually a full safety car because he stopped on track. Another house doing house things, exactly.
Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
I can't. I'd literally have to come to a stop to slow it.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until we get the green flags. VSC ending. Wait for the greens.
It's already fucking ended. Didn't even get a warning, just ended. Well, regardless, I won't be last.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 5.1 seconds.
Let's try that.
You're dropping a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second. Tyre condition still looking good.
Right. See, having to manually alter things.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.4 seconds.
I'm like, my brain suddenly gets it for a second, and I'll do well, and then suddenly forgets. Very annoying.
Got a lot of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 4.1 seconds.
So much to the curb. Fucking kicked out the rear. No, it's just too heavy on the acceleration. Right, not sure on that one. Oh, I lost an absolute ton of time in Sector 2 that time. Oh, fuck. Wrong button. Didn't mean to do that.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 3.5 seconds.
I think my brain's just switching off now. Oh, that's frustrating. Saying that, what's my tie? I mean, that might be a good bloody reason. Hi, Liam. They are pushing these tyres a bit more than they can handle now. Well, I shouldn't have any problems from Liam Lawson. I'm not going to catch up to Stanek at this point. Okay, that's kind of went a bit weird on the gear then. Oh yeah, your softs are probably shot. I don't know. Tell me. You tell me. Okay, I'm just gonna look. I've got one more lap. I ain't gonna push it too hard now.
Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
There's me going, oh, Lawson's no longer in contention. No, it fucking is now, is he? I don't know whether it's the game simulating a problem or it's my computer. There's like a delay in my shifting. Oh, did I actually fucking hit him? To be fair,
Race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
to be kind to me, I was expecting to be seconds behind, like in last place. So the fact that, well, I fucked up the pit stop. That's why I lost Stanek. That's something I've really got to like practice over and over again. Is how to hit the marks on the pits. Pit lane entry.
Been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
Wait. Well, how off the pace was I? My fastest lap. Fucking hell. Again, my problem isn't my lap speed. My problem is my consistency. Like, if I could consistently be hitting that lap time, right, I'm a few places higher. Or thereabouts at lap time. But most of the time, I was 2 seconds off it. That's what I was noticing. But then, and I didn't even have DRS on that lap either, that I got that time. Because I was in no man's land. I just suddenly just pulled out a cracking lap for, you know, for the car. So yeah, I just got to get that consistency in. If I can be constantly or consistently around the same time, lap after lap, and then improving that fastest lap. I mean, I'm not, what, 2 seconds off? 2 seconds off the leader. Considering how terrible this car is, that's actually not terrible. That really isn't. Just my brain just going, no, we're going to crash now. No, we're going to miss this turn. No, we're going to... Because that lap was like, there wasn't even any rewinds on that particular lap as well. So it's not like I can't do it. I can do it. Oh, right. Sentiment's gone down. Really? Why? Even though we've gone up, but our bonus has been lost. Okay. So, Warren, do we do Japan today or tomorrow? In theory, I should have more fun in Japan.
We've still got space in the car for some more secondary sponsors. The more we have, the more revenue we'll generate. Plus, it's an opportunity to tweak our car livery, which the fans always enjoy.
Because Japan is a circuit I enjoy racing on. Well, at least I used to. Whether that's still the case is another question. We have completed some stiffenings. And we can now get that, which is a major upgrade if I remember correctly. No, it's not. It's a minor. Alright, never mind. That's in Bahrain. I don't know. I might not do anything on this week. For research anyway. So 21 days. 5 days left for that. Got nothing. Okay. Right, why are you still like going on about he needs my attention? I'm not throwing anything in this time. You're gonna head out? Okay, have a good one, freak. Right, okay, what I'm thinking the same, to be honest, because of this is the first time in 2 years since I've done this, and my legs and ankles are feeling it because I'm not used to it. Assign upgrades. It's not unequipped at the moment. So I think we're going to do Japan and Bahrain tomorrow. And it should be more fun because these are two circuits that I have a lot of familiarity with. So I should be able to be more competitive at least. Especially since China, not a circuit I'm familiar with. For the car, I did, for a time, I was competitive. Like I said, we need to see if there's something I can do that helps me keep my focus and my consistency. That would be cool. But right, so I'm going to head off for now. I will be back tomorrow with Formula 1. It should still be X4 on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. I'm just seeing who's on.
Bits received.
Silber, thank you for the 200 biddies. Much appreciated. No, not really anyone on for us to go and say hello to that we know. There's no one I'm seeing. That's a shame. Okay, right. Well, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone's patience with me relearning how to actually drive a car. And yeah, unfortunately, yeah, the end is obvious that the fatigue's kicking in a bit. I was spinning too much, but it's how it goes. So, see you tomorrow. Ciao.